Hello friends, welcome to Code Crush Coding. In this video, we are going to learn about method references. So method reference is one of the important concept in Java 8. So why we need method reference? So method reference is a shorthand notation of a lambda expression to call a method. So whenever we are trying to use a lambda expression to call a method, in that case we can make use of method reference. Method reference is used to refer the method of a functional interface. So functional interface is an interface that has only one abstract method. And to refer the method of functional interface, we can make use of method reference. Method reference is described using this particular symbol. Basically, we have two colons here. So this symbol is used to represent the method reference. We are going to see in the demo how to declare or how to make use of method reference. Different type of method references that are as follows. So basically we have three type of method references. First one is static method reference, second is instance method reference, and third is constructor reference. We are going to learn about each reference in detail in upcoming videos. Now we will see how to make use of a method reference, where we will make use of method reference instead of a lambda expression. I have a class called method reference demo. Inside this class, I have one main method. Now here we will declare one functional interface. So we already know there are predefined functional interfaces. So one of them is function interface. So I will declare here function from java.util.function package. And here we need to pass two arguments. So one stands for data type of input argument and second stands for data type for output argument, because function will take one input and it will return us one result. So here what I am going to do, I am going to take one string and I am going to return the length of that string. So I will say here integer. So we are going to take input as a string and we are going to return the length of a string. So that will be an integer. So that's why I provided here integer. And let's say name of my function is f1, and then we need to pass here a lambda expression, right? So whatever string we pass, we will store that in s. Then we will provide here a arrow token, and then we will return here s dot length. I suggest you, if you don't know about this interfaces in detail, you can watch those videos as well. I have created a playlist for Java 8. If you understood the function interface, then you will be able to understand this. This is a lambda expression we have provided. And as this is a functional interface, it will have a single method. So function interface has only one method called apply. So here we will call the method f1.apply. See, this is a method apply. And here we need to pass a string because we are saying that we will accept the string and we are going to return an integer. So we will pass here a string, and let's say we are passing here code crush, and we will print this with the help of sysout. We'll pass this entire thing in sysout, save it and run now. See, we are getting here 9. So 9 is the length of the string that we have passed. So we have passed code crush and the length of this particular string is 9. So we are getting here the result. And now what we have seen that we can make use of method references to shorthand the notation of a lambda expression. So instead of this, what we can do, we can make the use of method references. So what I'm going to do, instead of this statement, I will comment this part, and again we will have the same thing here. Let me copy this statement, function, and now instead of this particular lambda expression, now we will make use of method references. So what we are going to say here, we can directly mention the string, okay, string, and then we can provide the method references. So method references is represented using this particular symbol, and then we can directly have the method name. So method that we are going to use is length, because that will return us the length. So we can directly say here length. That's it. So this particular statement is the replacement for our lambda expression. So instead of using this particular syntax, we can make use of method references. And now if we paste this particular thing f1.apply and string as code crush, then we will get the same result. See, we are getting a 9. We can just replace the string as well. So I will say a hello. And if I run this code, see, we are getting here 5. So whenever you are working with the functional interfaces, to represent the method of functional interface, we can make use of method references. Another example we will take here. So this is the example that we have seen currently. We had the function that is a predefined functional interface, and we were returning the length of a string using lambda expression. With the help of method references, we have achieved the same thing, but we have used here method reference. Second example we will take. Now we will have a list that will accept the names which is of a type string, right? So these are the names that we have, arrays as dot as list. Now once we have this list, what we are doing with the help of lambda expression, we are trying to print the list. Okay, so we are saying a names is our list, names dot for each, and here we have one variable name, then we have an arrow token, and then we are printing that name. So this will print all the names inside the list, but here we have used the lambda expression. The same thing can be done with the help of a method references. Just you need to say system.out, then method references, and this is a method which is println, right? Println is a method. Similar, we had the length method here, and which was of type string, right? This is system.out, and this is the method println. So let's see this also in demo. Let me remove this part. Now we will say here list of type string. Let's say this is our L1. We need to import the list here. Import java.util. This is our L1, and now we will store the values inside it. Arrays dot as list, and let's say we are going to store the values of programming languages. Java, we will say yes, CPP, and let's say we have Python. So these are the three values that we have inside our list. And now what we want to do, we want to print it. So we will say here L1 dot for each, and here we can make use of lambda expression first. So we can have any variable name. Let's say name of variable is I, and then we will provide here a arrow token and system dot out println, and here we will print I. Let's save this code and run now. See, we are able to print the values of our list using the for each loop, and inside the for each loop we have passed the lambda expression. Now instead of here lambda expression, we can make use of method reference. So how to make use of it? We will say L1, which is our list dot for each, and now here we will directly say system dot out, and then we will say method references, and then we can have the method name println, just println. Okay, so that's it. Only this much change we need to make. So this will replace our lambda expression that we were using with the method references. And if I save this code and run now, still we will get the output. So that is the use of method references. So basically they are used in the cases when we are using the functional interface mostly. Okay, so they are used to refer the method of functional interface. In the next video, we will see how to achieve this different type of method references: static, instance, and constructor.